Hindi naman all the time, nagkakatugma yung peak of intimacy niyo.
Walang
Issue is
personalan, away
issue.
lang.
Bagay talaga na kinaiinisan mo sa partner mo. Good morning, mahal.
Good morning, mahal. It's a beautiful day. Kamusta naman ang tulog mo at ang
It's a
gising
beautiful
mo?
life pa yan, di ba? It's a beautiful day. Mali,
Oh,
mali,
it's a
mali.
beautiful life.
Sorry,
O,
sorry.
di, oh.
Oh, alam ba yung kantang yun?
Ano yung kanta?
Kapanahunan mo yan eh.
Anong kanta? Ocho.
It's a beautiful life.
Ano yun? Paano yun? Sige nga kanta yung mga.
It's a beautiful life. Oh, oh,
Oh,
yun
oh, oh.
nga. Oh, alam mo pala yun eh. Sino ba kumanta niyan?
Hindi ko alam.
Ace of Base.
So,
Yung kumanta na I Saw the
ah,
Sign. Ano pa ako niyan eh. Baby pa ako. Ikaw ano ka na niyan eh.
oh naman. Makabibi ka.
Oh, may baon ka ba dyan?
Ano ba on?
Baon. Baon na joke.
Ilan ba subscribers natin? Nasa 34 na, di ba? Plano mo maging 4 na lang. Mawala yung 30.
Sige. Ito.
Ah,
Kasi, ang pag-uusapan natin about boundaries, diba? Relationship boundaries.
oh.
So, ito tanong ko sa'yo.
Ito sagot ko.
Why did the couple build a fence around their love life?
So, build a fence
Bakit?
around the
Bakit naglagay
protect,
ng
di ba?
bakuran yung couple
to protect.
around their love life?
So that no one will enter their relationship. May fence eh.
Because,
Ano?
because they wanted to make sure there were no boundary issues. Yun. Joke yun, pero parang serious naman ang dating. Parang kasi may serious tone din siya, di ba? Parang hindi siya joke.
Oo nga. Oh.
So, boundaries. Share ko na lang yung kwento dito. Kasi,
Di ba yung mga boundaries, tsaka spellin mo? Spell mo yung boundaries, tapos define mo.
spell ko, tapos i-define ko. Ano ka, English teacher? Hindi,
Kasi
ito.
pag sinabi mong boundaries, it refers to the limits yung mga guidelines at individuals sa kanilang mga sarili, di ba?
Ikwento muna natin sa kanila bakit nag-discuss tayo about boundaries. Ganito kasi yun. Recently, just this year, we have a sort of an issue with played around yung paggamit ng too much time spent on Discord. Parang wala na yung time with the family. So,
Uy, ganun ba yun?
understandable naman talaga din kasi when you're into it, kasi it's a community there, parang you get, parang nalilimutan mo yung oras and you get to enjoy their company, but somehow parang siguro nalimutan niya na merong naghihintay, na merong nag-exist na ibang tao.
Grabe naman to.
So yun ang parang naging namin. So somehow it resonates with the issues of other people, like gaming, like ano ba, laro ka ng laro dyan, magdodota ka ba or ako, parang ganun. Tapos yung iba naman, yung career mo or ako, or iba barkada mo or ako. Yung iba worse, yung iba, di ba, parang nanay mo or ako, parang ganun, di ba? So,
Walang ganun.
merong ganun. Kasi, too much, dun sa nanay. Parang mothers, ang tawag dun, mommy's boy, parang ganun.
Mama's boy.
Mama's boy. So, palaging tumatawag yung nanay, palaging go to agad yung anak. So, nagsiselos yung asawa. So, parang may mga ganong linyahan. So, usually, this happens when, yun nga, hindi clear yung boundaries. Tsaka, there's lack of communication. So, boundaries, hindi lang naman siya within romantic relationships, di ba? Meron din sa friendship, meron din among family. And karamihan, just to keep the pace or to strike it head on, they ended up in an unhealthy kind of love where boundaries are broken. Ano ba pinili mo? Discord or ako?
Anong pinili ko? Anong pinili ko?
Actually, wala namang ganun. Hindi na, we will dive
I
into
mean,
it
you have
later.
to choose. Kasi ako naman, I don't think na kailangan pang dumating sa
Kaya nga, we'll share it
diba?
to them.
Siguro
share it to
ano lang
them
talaga,
kung
you need to
anong ginawa
know
natin.
your priority. Yun lang naman.
As we tackle on the different boundaries, isi-share namin sa inyo later kung anong naging resolution namin dun sa issue namin.
Meron ba?
Umayos ka? Wala ba? Actually, meron kaming resolution, pero alam mo yun, ano pa din, it's still, persistent. Di naman. No, kaya importante na mag-uusap kayo when certain boundaries are being crossed. Yan, before we dive deeper, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification.
Vlogger lang natin
The
ha.
notification bell so you'll never miss. Ay, hindi ko pala channel to. Wait lang. Actually, we had a very full discussion about it. Siyempre, pag may mga issues na tinatackle between you and your partner, or whoever you are dealing with, meron ding a bit of a drama, but it's okay because it's just part of life. Ang importante is the outcome of the conversation. So, ano ba tong pinagsasabi nating boundaries? Well, for you, Bes, ano ba yung
Sabi ko nga,
boundaries?
diba? Pag sinabi mong boundaries, parang setting limits and setting also guidelines, di ba? Parang nag-establish ka ng boundaries ng guidelines just to maintain healthy relationship, di ba? Yung mga boundaries na to, pwede natin i-define as mari siyang katanggap-tanggap or sabi natin acceptable or hindi katanggap-tanggap na ugali or behavior ba tawag? Tama. Pwede acceptable or unacceptable behavior o yung mga actions, even yung mga interactions, it can be physical, it can be emotional, it can be intellectual, it can be or any related na kailangan bigyan ng boundaries.
Yeah.
And well, we can say that it can help individuals na ma-maintain nila yung autonomy nila para maprotektahan yung kanilang well-being and ma-establish nila yung sense of safety and respect inside the relationship, diba?
Yeah.
Napakahalaga ng boundaries kasi boundaries are important for establishing yung mga healthy dynamics, sasabi yung fostering effective communication, yan, isa pa yan. And yung promoting personal growth and yung pangangalaga sa sarili natin o yung tatawag natin self-care.
Yeah, agree. So, kasi itong
Hindi
boundaries, kasi siya actually an invisible fence around your personal space, yan. So, itong mga fence, hindi naman siya actual physical
Parang
barriers.
imaginary siya.
Yeah, it's not an actual physical barrier, but ito ay composed ng mga needs natin, our desires, and yung limits natin to help us maintain our sense of self. Para hindi naman tayo makonsume too much on what the other person or our partner wants us to be. So, di ba yung mga abuse ang nangyayari, wala nang sense of self yung let's say, babae na abuse, wala na siyang sense of identity sa sarili niya. Kasi she's trying to keep up with anong gusto ng partner niya. Na ganito ka dapat, ganito ka
Parang
dapat.
sumusunod na lang siya na sumusunod kahit against her will.
Yeah,
Parang
nakakross
ganun,
yung boundaries kasi. So, ito very crucial kasi yung boundaries sa isang relationship. That sometimes, when the relationship ended, we usually question ourselves what happened. But if we look at it, definitely there were boundaries that were crossed. Kaya nangyayari yun. But you know that boundaries are unsung heroes ng friendships yan. Because boundaries equal respect kasi yan eh. So once you build that respect and trust with each other, your relationship will grow. So, in general, discuss natin yung boundaries in general kasi iba-iba yan eh.
Yung-
Friendship, tapos
Yung
meron
tinatawag
din sa
na
parents
personal
and child.
space, di ba?
Mm.
Pwede rin natin siya i-consider as emotional boundary, di ba? Na nakaka-relate sa, ayun nga, yung sa distance ng individual. They need to feel comfortable, di ba? Kasi in a relationship, partners may set boundaries, di ba? Kung hindi can set boundaries, kung paano, kung gaano sila ka-close, how they are comfortable with each other, being in their sa sarili nilang or sa personal nilang space, diba?
Lalo na ngayon, ng mga new generation, may mga online dating apps na, social media, and marami ng mga expectations. So, kailangan ma-maintain, kumbaga, itong boundaries na to. In spite of all that, boundaries maintain the balance amidst the chaos. So, importante siya.
Ganyan sa mga digital world. Parang, it's very important na merong emotional support boundaries, diba? Na may involve yung respecting and acknowledging mo yung each other's emotion, yung kanyang personal feelings, diba? Dapat yung magka-partner they encourage to open communication, diba? Just to validate each other's emotions at makapag-create ng safe space sa bawat isa.
Sige.
Tapos yung trust, di ba? That's also part of di ba? Boundaries.
Trust talaga. Trust talaga yun.
Oo.
Be-
Kasi
when
na-establish mo din yung relationship di
Oo.
ba?
Kasi when you
Oo.
when you respect the other person's boundaries, dyan kasi yung na-earn yung trust eh.
Di tsaka pagka kasi na-maintain yung trust or
Kasi
nagkakaroon
iniisip
ng
mo yung
trust boundaries, di ba?
Pero
Yung partners, madali makapag-communicate honestly and openly with each other, di ba? And yung respect syempre sa privacy
Yeah.
and boundaries ng bawat isa, di ba?
Ganito lang, share natin sa kanila, kumbaga top 3 areas of boundaries. So,
Okay?
let's start off with physical. Yung
Okay.
physical, like how we want to be touched. Just how I want to be touched. Tsaka, yung parang may personal policy tayo. Like, halimbawa, well, dating pa. So, there's a policy na no sex on the first date. So, that's, respecting the boundaries.
Syempre
So,
naman, first date pa lang, mayroon na.
No holding hands, no.
Ang bilis naman. Sige
The new
tuloy.
generation,
Maybe old
something
school lang
new.
talaga ko.
It's not
Or
something
old school
new.
lang pa.
because
Maybe,
in
yan.
the BPO, maraming ganyan eh, na they're not
Okay.
even dating, just being together, and they do
Kasi
that.
na-encounter
in the
ko lang
lounge
yun sa mga western Pagka ganyan mga first time, usually sa western na lang yan. But maybe hindi lang ako aware. Sige, continue.
Yeah, because share kasi yung mga patients eh, na from
Okay.
BPOs that actually they have lounges, diba? They have sleeping lounges, and then they build sort of some sexual tensions over there, and then they do this. Not naman all, but those who are predisposed to do so, may mga nangyayari na ganon. So, dyan, if you establish a boundary na no, I don't want that, then that's composed of a physical boundary. So, isa yung parang, mo yun, may mga taong yung feeling close, nasabi natin feeling close, na kung makaupo or kung makipag-usap sa'yo, sobrang close sa mukha mo or sobrang lapit sa'yo, and if you're not comfortable with it, then that person is crossing na your physical boundary. At saka yung parang
Talaga yun, malat.
pinipilit kang uminom, ayaw mo naman uminom, at or bumisita sa bahay mo, dumidiretso sa kusina, dumidiretso sa yung nagka-cross
Kaya
yan ng
pagka sinabi
boundaries.
yung gaya nga na-mention mo na, di ba pag sabing physical boundaries, involves yung pagsaset mga limits, yung mga guidelines around kasama din yung mga physical touch, di ba? Yung personal space, and yung intimacy, di ba?
Yeah, tsaka yung
Diyan pumapasok diyan mo ma-define yung whether you're comfortable or uncomfortable sa mga physical contact, di ba?
halimbawa, yung iba kasi pag pumapasok ng kwarto, diretso lang, di ba? You knock first before entering someone's room. That's respecting the physical boundary. At saka before you touch or even before you hug, the right thing to do is to ask permission first talaga. Na, is it okay? Can I hug you? Or can I hold your arm? Yan yung dapat. Just to give respect to the physical boundary of another. Key lang naman dito is to ask for consent. A clear and enthusiastic approval before you engage in any physical activities. Otherwise, kahit nga sa married couple, di ba, nabanggit mo yan dati na there's this thing called marital rape.
Yung mention nga yung marital rape na mention ko rin before, di ba? Kasi yung sasabi natin na of course, sige, magkasawa kayo, may mga needs, di ba? But then again, dapat nandun pa rin boundaries na pag-ayaw, huwag mong pilitin. And huwag mong gamitin yung manhood mo para persahin yung partner mo o yung asawa mo. Kasi pagka ganyan, parang wala yung respect eh, di ba? Kapag kamahal mo isang tao, hindi lang yung sarili mo ang isipin mo eh. Hindi lang yung gusto mo
Para makaraos lang.
parang tama ba yun? Satisfied ba? Or
Makaraos lang.
self-desire? Parang ganon. Ang
Yung
asawa yan.
ang term nila
it's-
dyan is parang parausan lang. Diba?
Parausan ba yan?
Parang parausan lang.
Parang
Yung hindi
pagka
rin
ganun,
kasi
it
asawa
was-
yun.
Kaya nga eh, di ba? Hindi po pwede yung ganun. Kaya nga, dun na-establish yun, nagkaroon tayo ng bill hanggang sa naging law na yung tungkol sa marital rape. Eh. Dahil sa... Kasi ako personally tayo if dumating tayo sa point ng intimacy, pag-usapan natin, di ba? Yung... If it's time, it's a real time. If you're not in the mood, then okay. If I'm not in the mood, then okay. And I never force you if wala ka sa mood, di ba? That's, I think, one way of setting your boundaries at the same time respecting your partner, di ba? That's how you really show your true love to your partner, di ba? Na hindi ka nalagpas doon sa boundary, di ba?
And tips to the couple, hindi naman all the time, nagkakatugma yung peak of intimacy nyo. So, mas maganda na if halimbawa, not in the mood yung isa, mapag-usapan nyo kung ano yung alternative measures na pwede gawin. Because, medically speaking din, meron kasi mga nangyayari sa katawan natin na, for example, if we're, mature naman yung audience natin, no? If we're in a aroused stage, may nangyayari kasi physically that we have to, kumbaga, tapusin yung process na yan ng arousal. Otherwise, sa lalaki, masakit. Sa babae naman, not much, pero mostly kasi sa lalaki yan eh, na merong nararamdaman. So, it's an uncomfortable feeling. So, kailangan, yan. So, mas maigi na pag-usapan nyo, ano yung susunod na measures. Hindi yung, kasi ayaw mo, sa iba na lang. Ganun, di ba?
Hindi sa as you mentioned, puro naman mga mga matured naman yung mga audience natin. I mean, when it comes to intimacy, isa sabi ng positioning, yung you're going to force your partner to this kind of position na hindi naman siya comfortable. That's parang nag-step in ka na doon sa boundary niya, di ba?
Yeah, sabihin na lang natin diretso yung anal. Sabihin natin yung anal position. Kasi, naririnig ko kasi palagi yan among guys na, they like this.
You know my stand
position.
about that. I'm not also comfortable with that.
They like this, tapos ayaw ng partner. And then, sometimes, during counseling kasi mayroong mga ganun na mga nababanggit. So, I advise them na, in the first place, try to root it out why you want that. Is it just and why you're doing it with your partner, and then pag-usapan niyo, kasi if it's uncomfortable for her, you have to respect that. And on the side naman sa babae, masakit kasi yan, how small the anus is. So hindi siya
Ano din naman siguro,
then,
I'm not saying wala, but I'm not saying all, and I will not give any justification. Meron kasi mga ilan lang naman, and not all, that they indulge yourself in watching the mga porn thing, di ba? Na,
Pornography. Yeah.
oo, meron di ba yun? Nagkakwento, di ba? May mga ganyan mga
Nakikita kasi.
instances na parang
Because they
yung
follow
brain, no, oo, parang nakokontrol na too much watching na, and then dumarating yung point na yung nakikita nila gusto nilang gawin nila din sa kapartner nila, di ba? Which is, that's disrespectful
Yeah.
and nakakasira ng, ano tama ba yun? Boundary,
Boundary.
di ba?
Crossing the boundaries. Tsaka pag the boundaries are broken, eventually yung respect at trust nawawala yan. And you
Oo,
don't want
yun.
that to happen.
And I hate to say this also, because nowadays, may mga teenagers na ganyan, di ba? As per what I've read and what I've heard dun sa mga iba nakakausap ko rin, diba? Something teenagers in that kind of watching that kind of thing na to the point na hindi na nila tinitik into pangit naman take into consideration or sensitive na lang being sensitive dun sa feeling ng kapartner nila, diba? And besides, teenager pa. And it's really not nice.
Especially when they're
It's not nice, but it's not proper.
especially when they're engaging into the act because of lust,
Yeah.
not because
Kasi
of,
you have din to identify
it's not making
the
love.
lust and the love.
Yeah,
diba?
it's not making love. It's
Magkaiba
just,
yun eh. Magkaiba yun eh. I hope we're not diverting yung topic
hindi kasi
But-
we're still in the physical boundaries eh.
Yeah.
This is part of the
I mean,
physical boundary. Oh.
Ito kasi yung
Ito yung
moves
ito
na
yung sensitive part ng physical boundary.
ito kasi yung minsan na ini-interchange makuha lang yung gusto eh. No? And sometimes, syempre, most of the time, sabi naman yun, sa part naman ng mga lalaki, yung ini-interchange yung lust sa love, di ba? Which is, pag love kasi, when you do it with your partner or with your wife, may respect eh. And narin yung boundaries. Pag lust kasi, iba na kasi yung impact nun eh, di ba?
Yeah.
You just do what you ever want to do just to satisfy your manhood.
And if if you're into it talaga, and it all boils down to communication. Pag-usapan niyo.
Yeah.
If you really want to do it, pag-usapan niyo.
And you have to be
And you
honest
have
with
to
each
meet-
other.
yeah,
Kasi
you have to
you're no
meet
longer
halfway.
different, eh, di ba? You're husband and wife.
Hindi pwede na kasi gusto mo and ifo-force mo sa kanya. And then sasabihin na, you love me naman, di ba? Then you have to show
Yeah.
me, ganyan. No,
Ina-obvious yung word na love.
Yeah.
And nare-replace ng lust. So, akala nila pag lust, love pa rin yan.
Yun. Yeah, kaya, it's really important na there's a constant communication between partners. Yun naman ang sa physical boundaries. So, we also have what we call emotional boundaries. Yung emotional boundaries naman,
Mahalaga yan.
pwede natin
Very essential.
tagi-tagiin into 5 areas yan. Yung nabanggit natin kanina, communication. Then we have manipulation. Yung time and commitment. Then we have privacy and individuality. So, first off, we'll talk about communication muna. So, when we say communication, yung parang sinasabi natin na I don't feel comfortable discussing this. So, wag mo
Parang
ipilit.
establish ka din ng guidelines. Diba?
Wag mong ipilit kung hindi siya comfortable na i-discuss yung subject matter. And, bawa, yung mag-asawa, parang sinasabi ng partner na she felt embarrassed and powerless pag, the husband is saying parang insult or yung iba parang ang tanga-tanga mo naman, parang ano ba yan, parang ganun. So in front of the kids, so yan, crossing boundaries of communication yan. And pag sinasabing tumigil ka na, stop na. So, pag sinabing ganon, you're crossing the boundaries of communication. Tsaka kailangan, pag merong, if you're discussing something with your partner or your friend or a family member, it has to be an open and honest conversation. Tsaka it's dapat clear kung anong gusto mo, anong expectation
Nandun
mo,
pa rin
anong
boundaries
limit.
parang pagka nagdi-discuss kayo ng mga certain topics, di ba?
Oo. Kailangan
Kasi
clear.
meron siyang
Clarity talaga. Under this also, yung pag-respect ng emotional space ng others. Yung iba, yung parang pinipressure nila na i-share yung thoughts or feelings. Kahit hindi ready. Yung parang, so anong feel mo ngayon? Nasaktan ka ba? Tapos hindi pa ready magsalita yung isa. Parang ayaw pa niya i-share. Tapos pinipilit talaga. Pinipressure talaga na mag-share, di ba? So, in love ka ba sa kanya? Parang pinu-force talaga na pag hindi pa handa, wag mo niya muna i-force.
Pag hindi pa handa,
Wag niya muna. Ano ka ba? Nasa communication, emotional boundaries na tayo, tapos na tayo sa physical.
Hindi na yung mga joke lang. Sige,
Yeah, and yung, ito. Yung halimbawa, nag-away kayo. Tapos, you're bombarded with a myriad of messages and missed calls.
Oo.
Na, klaro naman na you need the space eh. Pero kasi,
and then
di ka
insisting pa rin.
titigilan. Di ka titigilan.
Oo.
Yung parang,
Until na makuha yung attention mo, until na
missed
mapilitan ka na
calls.
mag-ano.
Yan. That's an example of crossing the boundary of communication. And yung etong verbal abuse. Yung mga ini-insult, mga personal attacks during disagreements. Yan. It's crossing the boundary of communication. And ito din, yung like us, if we're arguing on something, we have before we get into a heated argument, di ba, maalis ka. So, and I understand that you need to cool down. So, pag ganun, pabayaan nyo. And even, di ba, we need, most of the time, we need time to think. And, bago pa minute lalo yung ulo natin, makapagsabi tayo ng hindi maganda, you better, distant ka muna. You collect your thoughts.
Kasi I think that's the best way. That's the, for me, ewan ko sa iba, kasi malalaman mo naman, di ba, pagka papunta na sa heated argumentation, di ba? Kasi if sasalubong ka talaga, magka-clash kayo eh. And syempre, pagka sabi nga, pag masyado mataas ang emosyon, hindi mo na makukontrol yan eh. Ang gusto mo lang gawin is mag-give way dun sa inner, yung nafe-feel mo in you, diba? Parang gusto ko lang, parang gusto ko lang ilabas, diba?
Pag ganun kasi, you have the urge to win the the argument.
Papayag, kailangan na kung tama.
So
Doon na
parang,
kasi lumalabas yun, di ba?
Parang ina-attack, gusto mo, because of the urge to win, parang,
and you're not listening.
baka mag-end
You're
up
not
ka
listening,
na,
di ba?
sasaktan mo siya, di ba?
You're really not after to hear her side or his side, di ba?
Yeah.
But since ang mataas yung emotion, ang gusto lang ma-erase dun is kung ano yung nasa loob nyo, kung ano yung galit nyo, but not really to the point na hindi ang purpose nyo is para maging maayos. Kung hindi dahil sa sobrang taas ng emotion nyo, dumarating sa punto na yun nga, nagkikibuin na yung anger, di ba? Instead na maliit na discussion lang na po pwede yung pag-usapan, pag mataas ang emosyon, nagiging away na talaga yan. And it leads to nowhere talaga. Nagsasigawan na kayo, nagsasagutan na kayo, nagkakasakitan na kayo, di ba? So it's really very, very important na to respect each other's boundaries, di ba? Kasi at may warning naman yan, di ba? Malalaman mo naman if it will lead sa ganung aspeto na, di ba?
So, dyan lumalabas yung,
Oh.
yung mga repressed ba na mga issues.
Yeah.
Lumalabas at saka parang nagiging personal attack na siya.
Kaya nga,
Kasi
it's
nare-raise
very
yung
important na pag
past.
when emotion is high, medyo muna kayo. Break mo na,
Yeah,
break.
break muna.
meaning,
Pwede mo na sabihin
give time
may
to yourself na
diba? Like lately, yung we
oh,
have konting,
get a breather.
yeah, diba sabi ko na, give me 10 minutes or give me 15 minutes.
Yan,
So,
siya. Give me 10 minutes.
Give me 15 minutes. Ayoko
Oh,
magsalita.
15 minutes.
Parang
Hindi siya magsasalita. Pag hindi siya nagsasalita, hindi naman talaga ako nagsasalita.
Hindi ako nagsasalita. Huwag mo din akong tignan. Kasi, malalaman mo na galit ako. Yung ganon.
Hindi, kasi ganun talaga. Ito, based our experience. As I've said, we're not perfect. Of course, we laugh, we joke.
May mga
But there are times na there are times we encounter problems then, di ba? And it's quite normal. And there are times din na there are discussions na nangyayari. Pero kasi may warning. Pag nakita ko na yung titig niya, ops, tahimik na ako.
At saka
Kasi
meron naman talaga, no? No matter how long, di ba, kayo nagsama, or no matter how you love each other, may mga bagay talaga na kinaiinisan mo sa partner mo. Kasi naman, di naman kasi sila perfect. And hindi naman kasi kayo iisa in a sense na parehong-pareho. Everyone is unique and in their own way. So, merong times na kakainis naman talaga to. Parang, ganun ba? So, syempre, most of the time, di mo naman talaga yan sinasabi. Pero pag nangyayari yan, before you say anything, and before mo pa masabi na hindi maganda, take a pause
That's how you set your limit na. Di ba? Ako din, pag medyo, oops, labas na ako.
Take a pause muna.
Actually,
at saka huwag niyong habulin na
mag-deep breath pa ako niyan. 1, 2, 3. Labas mo na ka.
At kilala niyo naman na yung partner niyo. Huwag mong habulin na parang, saan ka pupunta?
Yun pa isa.
Saan ka pupunta? Hindi pa tayo tapos. Ganyan. Para naman kayo.
Praktisado Joke lang.
Hindi naman ako gumaganon na. Gumaganon ba?
Sabi ko nga,
Never ako
joke lang
gumaganon. Kasi ako ganyan din naman ako. Hindi ako nagsasalita pag nagagalit na ako.
Ano kasi siya
Me alone.
pag galit na galit siya, tingin lang niya. Tapos, pag I'm going to ask her na, naggalit ka, ano ba nakapagpagalit sa iyo? Diba? Sabi niya, give me 10 minutes, give me 15 minutes. Pag ganyan, pag nakita mo na yung mata niya, mag-outbreak. Oops. Sige.
Lumayo ka na kasi baka ang tingin ko na sa'yo, punching bag na.
But we never engage naman sa tussling or to the point na nagliliparan yung mga gamit. No.
Hindi kasi sa simula pa lang siguro kasi
never kaming nagsisigawan yun lang.
We shared it na to each
Never kami
other.
nagsisigawan.
Na ako, pag galit ako ganito, babayaan mo lang ako. Pag ganito, sinasabi ko sa'yo pag ganyan. If I need the break, sinasabi ko sa'yo. Ganyan. And siguro maganda din siguro yung i-apply sa iba.
Maganda rin talaga may dog house.
Nasa simula pa lang ba? I mean, you should learn what ticks off the other and how you want to be handled. Yun dapat, hindi how you want to handle the other person, your partner or your friend, but how you want to be handled. Ikaw mismo kung how you want your partner to handle you, ganun. So, ganun dapat kasi, keep the communication open and clear.
Yep.
So, yan. And isa pa yung pag nagsasalita yung partner mo and you avoid interruption or dismissive behavior. Ako, ganun ako, di ba? Nag-ano ako parang nag-i-interrupt. Oh.
Hindi, kasi, yung both naman, kasi naman, on my part, there are times na, ika tendency na mag-interrupt. Kasi, pag nasa, alam mo naman, di ba, once na nasa isip ko, at hindi ko nasabi, may tendency na, hindi ko na mababalikan.
Yeah.
And,
Pero hindi talaga maganda siya. Dapat kasi you let the other person speak first. You listen,
I know.
and then you avoid interruption. But, ako, nagagawa ko siya, nag-i-interrupt ko siya, kasi, you know how impatient I am? Tapos parang, ang tagal mo naman magsalita. Parang, ang tagal mo
hindi,
naman
kasi ako
tapos.
talaga matagal ako
So, parang,
magsalta. Sa
ganito,
totoo lang.
ganito.
I'm really, I don't,
Ito yung issue,
hindi
parang,
siya hindi mabilis, kundi iba yung mabilis ako magsalita pero matagal ako magsalitain na manner na
iniisip mo
ko
pa
pa kasi yung gusto kong sabihin.
Oo. Alam mo naman ang bilis takbo ng ng utak ko na parang hindi na kailangan siya i-catch up ng bibig ko ba. Kumbaga, yun kasi yung nangyayari. And you know me naman na I get so mad but in 5 minutes or within ilang minutes wala na. And mabilis lang ako mag-flip ng switch na halimbawa kung wait, mamaya-maya if I calm down na parang wala na ang issue. And then that time dapat i-ano mo na yan.
Hindi nga ako marunong magalit really. I don't know why may anger management.
Hindi naman siya actually din parang galit na galit. Because kasi before ka umabot sa ganun, you allow yourself to cool down na. I think that's what's nice about
important.
you. Kasi nga before you reach yourself into the point na gano'n, nagko-cool down ka na. Ako naman, mabilis mag-heat up, but then, mabilis din mag-cool down. Oo.
Yun naman.
So, walang personalan. Parang gano'n yun sa akin eh.
Walang personalan,
issue.
away lang.
Yeah, issue is an issue. Parang sa akin, if I say it's an issue, it's a big deal for me. It's an issue for me.
Yeah.
So, we have to discuss this.
Yeah.
Parang gano'n.
Hindi
Kasi
niya
ako
pwedeng
eh.
pagpabukas. And what's good nga rin siguro, if both of you are calm down, that's the time na pwede nyo na pag-usapan. And huwag nyo, don't let na itong buong araw na to will pass or just pass without both of you talking or fixing things up. Kasi tomorrow is another day. Di ba?
At saka yung
So,
yung parang, ano ba tawag dyan, when you raise an issue ba, give the benefit of the doubt. I-explain nyo bakit issue siya for you. Kasi, nasabi mo, ito kasi ganito, pero you assume na naintindihan ng partner mo. Even if he does or she does understand it or gets niya kung anong naging issue. But you have to explain it in a way para maiparating mo sa kanya bakit siya issue in your own point of view. Mas maganda kasi yun kasi clear. Kasi para ma-resolve niya agad na naging issue siya. At saka pag na-resolve na, meron na kayong set of resolution dun sa issue, try to stick to it.
And once it's already resolved, huwag nyo nang mabalikan.
Try to stick to it. Kung ano man yung solusyon na napag-usapan nyo. Diba? Try to stick to it.
Yep.
Yip ka dyan. Sige. Matagal. Mahaba kasi itong communication eh. So, let's just end with that.
Let's end the communication?
No, let's end with that
The
kasi
topic
about communication.
Ayan.
But you'd get the gist. Yun eh. Sa Another area, yung manipulation naman.
Mhm.
Yung ginajudge mo yung partner mo and you keep on criticizing them. Yung emotion nila. Tapos, if hindi ka agree doon sa kanila or if you don't understand them, kinikriticize mo agad.
Mm.
Yun. So, form of manipulation, trying to suppress them ba? To somehow side with you or agree with what you want. And part din dito yung guilt tripping and trying to control and micromanage yung mga desisyon ng partner mo.
Kaya nga pag manipulative yung relationship, one person may use any manipulative tactics to undermine yung self-esteem ng kapartner niya, di ba?
Yeah.
Di ba? Maaaring i-isolate them from, ayan, kasama yung isolation, di ba? I-isolate niya sa mga friends niya, sa family niya, kinukontrol na niya yung mga decision making, di ba? And parang pag manipulative kasi yung relationship, you make them feel dependent on yung parang you make them feel yung lalaki dependent on the husband. Huwag ka ganun. Parang minsan yun ang ginagamit para to control yung kapartner niya, di ba? And it's very unhealthy, di ba? Yung kasi ganun manipulative, it can lead to unhealthy power dynamic eh.
True.
And yun nga, di ba?
Yeah. I was in my past relationship. I had an experience with this na I want to go out with my friends. I know, right? I want to go out with my friends. May usapan kami. And wala naman kaming plano together. So, aalis, I met with my friends. Pero, alam mo yun, wala pang 1 hour. Parang sinusundo ka na. And bombarding you. At saka sasabihin na, kasi actually gusto ko mag-watch ng movie. And sige, kung hindi ka sasama, ako na lang mag-isa. I'll watch alone.
It's very healthy din sa relationship sa isang relationship na just let parang yung wife or yung partner nyo, just let them be. I mean, in a manner na bigyan nyo rin silang space time na to engage themselves sa mga friends nila, di ba? I mean, kasi paano ba sabihin? Siyempre,
it's actually it's an area of emotional boundary.
It can help your relationship with pagka gano'n na you let your partner to engage yung sa kanila, sa mga friends niya, di ba?
Yeah.
And
It's important kasi it's boundary of individuality
trust,
yan
di ba? You let them because not only you love them but nandun yung trust mo and you're relaxed, you're calm, knowing na kilala mo naman yung mga friends ng partner mo, ng wife mo, di ba? So, anong dapat mo ikakaba, di ba?
Minsan, kailangan na talaga bakuran.
Ano na?
Minsan, kailangan bakuran. No? It's respecting the boundary of individuality. Na kasi, you give them space to spend time with friends. Kasi kailangan din nila mag-grow
yung
individually. Di naman kailangan, you have to give space naman that they spend time with their friends, pursue nila yung hobbies na gusto, and maintain a relationship outside the partnership. Diba?
Kasi sa akin,
kailangan ma-respect yun. Kasi, mayroon kasi there's a tricky part on that yung too much togetherness can be suffocating, while yung too much independence may lead to emotional distance. So, dapat may balance. Kasi, kung kayo dalawa lang, aside from the fraction of the majority, na mga introvert sila pareho, they don't want to socialize with other people. Well, this doesn't apply to them. But, sa nakakarami, you importante na you allow your partner to grow outside of the relationship.
Mhm.
And maintain that certain balance na hindi naman too much already na lumalayo na kayo sa isa't isa.
Yep.
So, kaya importante na meron kayong mapag-agrihan na time together and
Yeah.
when you set schedules, yun lang yun. You set schedules and then you try to respect.
Kasi siya naman, if may meeting kayo ng mga friends, I mean, not frequent naman eh, very very seldom eh. Hindi din naman frequent, okay lang naman kasi kilala ko naman sila. Sabi nga, give time na magkaroon din naman ng social interaction yung partner mo. Diba, not all times na kayo na lang magkasama. Diba?
Yeah.
So, ang may part naman kasi, hindi naman kasi really, believe me, homebody lang talaga ako. And I have friends naman. May mga, ilan lang naman ako mga friends. But kasi pumunta rin sila ng bahay. Sila pumunta ng bahay. And bihira naman kasi umaaya sa labas. Hindi naman talaga ako lumalabas. I don't know, I don't enjoy going out. I just enjoy sa bahay lang. Dito lang sa bahay. Siguro mapapalabas mo lang ako pag magbabasketball ganun, or doing some sports game with my office. O magbabike, yan. Pero other than that, yung tawag yun, nightlife ba? Nightlife ba tawag yun?
But hindi lang siya, engaging with other people. Na hindi lang siya face to face, like what you're doing in social media and in Discord. That's also part of, letting you maintain relationship outside of the partnership.
Kaya nga, di ba, there are times na kahit late night na, basta libre ko, hindi naman ako gano'n ka-busy. You're allowing me to stay, di ba?
Yeah, basta,
Walang sa kanya.
meron lang pag
Basta-
mayroong, if we need, if it's our time together and we need to do something, detach yourself na.
Diba?
Kasi may usapan eh. Parang ganun siya. And then, we also need to respect yung time and commitments. Bawa, among friends or among co-workers, like, they need to spend time with their family. So, respect that. Hindi yung pinipilit na, mamaya na, kasi family mo naman yan eh, sama mo na tayo, ganyan. You don't need, pag may, kasi nakakommit na yan eh. So, let them be. Huwag nyo naman pilitin.
Parang magkaroon ka ng word of honor, diba? Palabra de honor.
Yeah. Tapos yung parang like sa work pa din to, yung parang ini-expect mo na mag-respond ng email ng hating gabi. Pag ang commitment kasi niyan, dapat sa umaga na during work hours na, 'di ba? Or in the morning na, you respect naman yung time na they're at home and it's their time to rest and be with their family. So you respect that also. And with partners naman, if it's time naman for work or may ginagawa sila, you respect that as well. On family naman din, bawa, meron kayong usapan, go on grocery with your dad or your parents, pero may lakad ka or may suddenly something came up, no? So, you tell them na you can go on shopping with them, but then you can order something for them via delivery service, or you can reschedule naman yung lakad, or you can do this instead of them. Importante you communicate it, because when you do that, you're respecting na your commitment, you're respecting them.
Showing commitment and respect.
And pag may appointment or ba may lakad, be punctual. Because that's respecting
Pero kung
the
maglalakad
time.
ka, hindi ka magiging punctual. Dapat sumakay. Wala.
Paalam ka. Paalam ka, nag-joke ka.
Eh, sabi siya yung mag-joke.
Yun. Tsaka, makulit ka. Parang napaisip ako tuloy dun eh. No, I was caught off guard. Joke pala yun. Kainis nun to. Tapos, ito, monopolizing someone's time. Nakikita ko din to na I saw this among people ba na sinasama yung partner sa lakad ng barkada or among friends or just to get together. Tapos nag-uusap yung lalaki at saka yung friend. And then itong partner, she's trying to get the attention ng partner niya. Parang kinukuha niya yung time spent doon sa mga kaibigan niya. So even if they are there in the gathering, the guy kept on talking to the girl. Parang may sarili silang mundo kasi nga kinukuha ng girl yung attention. He's trying to monopolize the time spent with their friends dapat. Sinama nga siya to be engaged, but she's trying to manipulate and to monopolize time ng lalaki. And another also,
doon na lang uli kayo sa bahay.
diba, may mga ganun Tapos yung, para kumbaga, nakakasakal yun Parang she's trying to control ba, yung attention ng lalaki. Pag nasa bahay, work from home, nagtatrabaho yung lalaki, or nagtatrabaho yung babae, but then dinidisturb niya, and he or she is doing these things para ma-disturb kasi nga she wants to spend quality time. Well, mali yun. You respect na may ginagawa. You can do it
Saka
later.
you have time for yourself naman. You have all the time for yourself. Ba't ba naman yung time for family or friends agawin mo pa? I don't think that's love. I think that's selfishness na. And
That's
being
totally
self-centered.
crossing the boundary.
Yeah. Parang napaka-self-centered mo naman at napaka-selfish mo pagka ganun, diba?
At saka, pag you honor, pag may usapan, tumpad ka sa usapan. Kasi otherwise, you're crossing the boundary of time and commitment, if you know. And then, ito, importante ito, privacy. Prying into personal matters. Yun. Parang, chika-chika ka doon sa mga personal na, halimbawa, among friends, sharing a confidential matter to you. Tapos, namamarites ka. Or, talagang, hindi pa siya handa na mag-share, pero talagang, you're prying over, chismis ka. So, you're invading the privacy. So, that's not, it's crossing too much boundary na din. So, to answer doon sa binanggit namin kanina, yung naging issue namin about time in Discord and our time together. This falls under digital boundaries na. So, part of digital boundary, crossing it, yung nagbabasa ka ng mga personal text messages sa cellphone ng partner mo.
Yeah.
Prying over their emails. Kailangan alam mo yung password. Well, if you agreed naman, it's fine. But then, trying to get it na sapilitan na to the extent na mag-aaway kayo. Well, that's a different issue. Well, a lot of these things happen
It's up to you, when it comes to social media. For example, yung mga Facebook, IG, ay ba? Instagram,
yung mga messages, mga
kami dalawa isa lang
PM.
ang password namin, pero not because isa lang ang password namin is pwede na kami buksan namin yun anytime of the day. Siyempre, paano ka pa rin, diba?
Pero pero
may titingnan lang ako kasi baka mamaya as ay nag-message wala ako natanggap since friend
pero
mo rin naman yun.
bakit naman, diba? You can just simply ask, pero bakit naman pag ganyan kasi, alam na natin na may trust issues. Nagdududa na. And if wala ka naman tinatago, ipakita mo. Pero, make it clear. Ang dapat makita. Ang messages, kulit.
Iiwanagin mo kasi.
Nasa digital boundary, kakadiscuss lang natin Bumalik ka na naman sa physical. It just, makulit ka talaga. Ano kasi siya, wala tuloy ako kainis. Pag,
Hindi,
I-share
yung
mo,
isang
i-share
partner mo
mo.
constantly checking yung yung phone mo or yung social media account mo.
meron
diba?
talagang something is wrong. And
Meron
alam mo
talagang
yon that
trust
something
issue.
is wrong. Pag may ginawa ka din talaga, nangyayari yan. But then, make it clear na,
Kasi minsan pagka ganun,
check, sige, papacheck ko,
insecurity
papakita ko
tsaka
sa'yo just to
jealousy, di
stop
ba?
it. Ito
Oh.
wala. Papakita ko sa'yo para ma-stop yung issue. But then, hanggang dyan lang. Hindi mamaya-maya, tinicheck na naman, or especially without consent. Yung iba wala
Kasi
natutulog,
nga, as
tinicheck
I
yung
said, kami,
phone.
kahit magkaisa yung password namin, ako personal, I don't open her email or her Facebook without her consent. Natanis sabihin niya na, bes, pakitignan mo nga yung minsan okay lang ba? Oo, sige na, sinabi mo siya, pakitignan eh. Pakitignan yung email ko.
Yeah.
Ako ganun din, pagka medyo tinatamad ako mag-reply. Yes, ito na nga mag-reply.
Tsaka yung parang may
Sabi,
sensitive
ano kung
information.
secretary mo?
Oo. Pag may mga sensitive information, may private information, halimbawa may sinishare siya sa akin, tapos sinasabi niya, confidential to may na-establish kasi yung trust dyan, kaya sinishare sa'yo. So, wag mo namang i-share din sa iba. Especially online, madali lang mag-share, i-forward mo lang, 'di ba? So, ganon. And then, yung dilemma namin, we agreed on how much time we should spend on digital devices. So, yung naging solusyon namin. So, pag ganitong oras, sige, you spend time there. If I have time, I'll join also. Pero, with us kasi, ako kasi yung parang late na matapos sa work. And, mas busy kasi ako. So, I let
Ako
him
busy.
be. Pero ako kasi yung late na matapos eh.
Yeah.
By that time kasi, you're free na. So, I let him, be there and then, trying to be with our friends. And if I have the time naman, I'll join in as well. Pero pag time na namin, I'll just have to tell him na but nandyan ako, so he will leave also. Stop na din niya yung sa social media or sa namin, yung sa Discord. Pero if halimbawa may meeting ako when I get out of the clinic tapos may meeting pa ako after, or I have to attend an RTD, or I have to attend something after, then he can go
Why
ahead
do
and
we agree na I have time sa Discord? Not because that I'm not busy. Kasi most of the time, pagod din ako from school or from work. So, sabi niya, sige, para at least, hindi ko miss, may breather ka man lang or medyo pahinga ba? Ganun.
yeah. At
Kasi
saka
nga,
I do believe kasi that when you socialize kasi it stimulates your intellectual and your creativity. And
nagiging creative ako, no?
Ulit. So, ewan sa'yo. So, yun, parang, pabayaan mo sila naman kasi, at usapan kasi din namin yun. Ako naman, pag ako naman may free time and siya busy, I can get into it naman anytime din. And I can do things on my own naman din.
Nakikipag-chika sa mga kaibigan niya.
Yeah.
Sobrang busy ako.
And,
And of course,
ito,
the kids.
depende to sa depende siya sa love language. But, for those who, na merong love language on quality time, pag magkasama kayo, stay away or veer away from using your phone or checking YouTube or digital device, anything that has to do with a digital device, kasi ma-offend yun. Kasi nga, quality time, it's your time together. So, don't divert yourself with, being distracted with other matters. Maybe di nila sinasabi. So, but common ito among people whose love
Kasi dapat
language, primary love
undivided yung
language
attention
is quality
given
time.
kapag
Kasi if sila
quality
naman
time
ay
kaya
with
one
you,
time.
oo, kasi sila naman if kasama ka, buong attention nila sa'yo. So, they're expecting it also from you. So, yan, importante din yan. So,
Should I start my study at 10 in the evening onwards? Except, may usapan kami. Yun lang yun. Pero
So-
pag wala naman kami usapan from 10 onwards, yun.
So, to sum it
Mag-aaral
up,
ako.
yung tatlo, yung physical, emotional, digital boundaries, lahat yan, essential yang to establish a healthy relationship.
Oo.
So, it's not about creating barriers or distancing yourself from others. Hindi naman ganon.
Mhm.
Pero, it's just, defining and maintaining a healthy space para sa sarili mo and for others as well. So, you won't be consumed into too much influence from others na, nawawala ka na on who you truly are. So,
Yep.
yun.
So, important din kasi na maintain mo yung identity mo. Diba? Kung sino ka. Hindi dahil sa kung sino gusto ng kapartner mo na maging ikaw. Tama ba yung Tagalog ko?
Yes.
Yan. Diba? Just be yourself. Diba? Hindi dahil sa yun yung gusto ng kapartner mo, kundi dahil yun ay ikaw. Kasi
So,
pag yun ang gusto lang ng kapartner mo, hindi ikaw yun. It's not yourself. Diba?
Yeah.
It's
It's
the
not-
other you. Diba?
At saka, pag ganyan, mas suffocate ka niyan. Eventually,
Yeah.
sasabog ka din.
Yeah.
And you'll be fed up. So, yan, importante. And you should, be clear on how you will do it, how you maintain it. Siguro, kasi we're past an hour na, siguro, we can give a short discussion about how to share and communicate your boundaries proper way siguro. We can do that.
Mm.
And maganda kasi tackle muna natin yung yung continue natin yun sa parenting ba?
Yeah.
Yeah, no?
Ay, yung sa parenting, based din yun sa mga
Kasi
requests.
we have requests
No,
na
oo.
i-dig natin yun further. Comparing yung in between generations. How parenting goes per generation. So, yeah, we'll discuss it. But before that, siguro we'll tackle a little bit on how to
Yeah.
communicate your boundaries. Kasi importante
Yes.
din yun na ma-share din natin sa kanila kung paano.
Yep.
In
So,
relation
yun.
to this.
So, we'd like to thank you guys and of course, dun sa mga nag-suggest like si Noxy, si Chi, and si No Nonsense of the topic about parenting, diba? Mabalikan ulit namin. So, thank you very much guys sa pag-contribute sa amin na magkaroon kami ng additional topic to
Yeah, we'll
discuss
tackle
with,
on
you
that.
know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, we'll try as much to share it with you in our own point of view and from each and every professional we have. So, we will
Okay.
tackle on that as well and from our experience then. So, yun, shout out to lahat ng mga
Nangrini.
nakikinig sa amin. So, shout out to all the Sausaweras, Armados,
Yeah.
and to
Yeah.
each and everyone who is listening to our discussion today. Thank you for joining us. And di na namin kayo maisa-isa, but you know who you are. Just so thank you for joining us, and hope we impart something relevant and sensible information to you guys.
Teka muna. Time out, last. we'd like to thank, siguro yan lang natin to, no? Yung nasa live natin, si IG, si Journey, I think it's Maya Agana. Thank you for supporting us. Salamat and may God bless you.
Yeah, thank you for taking part in the live and hope to see you again in our next video. We'll try as much as we can to cater to all your content requests and hope to see you again soon. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining us. Thank you
Yes.
for joining Mornings with Vince and Ira.
And God bless and have a great day ahead. Always pray and seek for God's blessing. May your family, may God bless all of you.
Put
Yeah.
God first in everything that you do.
Bless you all guys and thank you very much sa lahat ng support niya. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.